సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. ఫర్ మోర్ అప్డేట్స్ బెల్ ఐకాన్ క్లిక్ చేయండి.
Now we are going to discuss adiabatic demagnetization. Adiabatic demagnetization. First of all, what is the adiabatic demagnetization? Principle of the adiabatic demagnetization: when a paramagnetic substance is suddenly demagnetized. What is the paramagnetic substance? When paramagnetic substance suddenly demagnetized, that means falls the magnetization, it shows a slight fall in temperature. That is known as adiabatic demagnetization. So this is the paramagnetic substance, that is the P, it is denoted as P. This is the paramagnetic substance. This paramagnetic substance is suddenly demagnetized. Suddenly demagnetized means suddenly it's lost the magnetization. So it shows a slight fall in temperature. If the substance is already at a sufficient low temperature, the fall in temperature is considerable. When the substance is magnetized, the molecules are set in the direction of magnetic field. So the temperature of substance is rises. When the substance is demagnetized, then the temperature is fall. What is the adiabatic demagnetization? Adiabatic demagnetization means when a paramagnetic substance is suddenly demagnetized. Means it lost the magnetization, then suddenly temperature is slightly falls. And the same as when the substance is magnetized, we applied the magnetic field. When the substance is magnetized, the molecules are set in the direction of same magnetic field, so the temperature of substance is rises. That means the magnetization is increasing, and also temperature is increasing. The magnetization is false, the temperature is false. It is known as this phenomenon is known as adiabatic demagnetization. So the experimental arrangement of adiabatic demagnetization: first you have to take the paramagnetic substance. That is, the paramagnetic substance is the gadolinium sulfate. This is the paramagnetic substance. This paramagnetic substance suspended in vessel A. This is vessel A, is connected to vacuum pump. This is the vacuum pump. This is the vessel A. In vessel A, we arranged the paramagnetic substance. This vessel A is connected to vacuum pump. This is the vacuum pump. So the vessel A is surrounded by liquid helium. This is the liquid helium. So the vessel A is surrounded by liquid helium at temperature 1 Kelvin. Placed in a Dewar flask B. This is the Dewar flask B. So the vessel A is surrounded by liquid helium at temperature 1 Kelvin, placed in a Dewar flask B. So this Dewar flask is surrounded by another Dewar flask C. This C Dewar flask is containing the liquid hydrogen. This is the liquid helium. This is the liquid hydrogen. Okay, now a strong magnetic field, this is the M, the strong magnetic field, this is the represents in block dots. So now a strong magnetic field is applied to magnetize the paramagnetic salt. This is the paramagnetic substance or paramagnetic salt. The coil M, round A, that means vessel A, are used to measure the temperature of susceptibility. Temperature by susceptibility. First of all, a paramagnetic substance P in the thermal contact of liquid helium. This is the liquid helium and cooled to 1 Kelvin temperature. Now the magnetic field switched on. Now the magnetic field switched on. The paramagnetic substance becomes warmed. That means heat. But the heat flows out through the helium gas into the liquid helium. So, but the heat flows out through the helium gas into the liquid helium. The temperature of P, that means paramagnetic substance, the temperature of paramagnetic substance again falls to 1 Kelvin. Again falls to 1 Kelvin. After the magnetic field is switched off due to adiabatic demagnetization of the substance, the temperature falls. This is the experimental arrangement and procedure. When a paramagnetic substance P is placed in a magnetic field strength B, magnetic field strength is B. When a paramagnetic substance P is placed in a magnetic field strength B, the intensity of magnetic field per 1 gram mole of substance is dA. The intensity of magnetic field per 1 gram mole of substance is dA. The work done by the magnetic field on the substance is, the work done is equals to B into dA. That means magnetic field strength into intensity of magnetic field. That means this equation from work done equals to force into dx. Force is similar as magnetic field strength, dA is similar as dx. So here the work done by the magnetic field on the substance is B into dA. When the magnetic field is switched off, when the substance is demagnetized. So this is the paramagnetic substance. The magnetic field switched on, this is the magnetized. The magnetic field is switched off, this is the demagnetized. When the demagnetized, the work done is equals to, when the demagnetized, the work done is equals to minus B dI, because this is the magnetized work done, this is the demagnetized work done. So the magnetized, when magnetized work done is equals to B into dI, demagnetized work done equals to minus B dI. Okay, according to thermodynamics first law. Thermodynamics first law is the dq equals to du plus dw, dq equals to du plus pdv. These are all equations we know that. When the demagnetization dq equals to du plus pdv minus bdi minus bdi. In this process there is no change in volume, there is no change in volume, so the volume is constant, the volume is constant. So in this experimental arrangement there is no change in volume, so here volume is constant, so then the derivation of the constant is 0. So this is substance in this, substitute in this, dq equals to du plus 0 minus bda, then dq equals to du minus bda. This is the our first equation, this is the our first equation. From thermodynamics second law, from thermodynamics second law is dq equals to tds, dq equals to tds. This is the our second equation. From 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, tds is equals to du minus bda. So this equation is similar as, this equation is similar as, this equation is similar as tds is equals to du plus pdv, where du plus pdv, where p equals to minus b, p equals to minus b, and v equals to I. Here p equals to minus b, v equals to I. From Maxwell's thermodynamics third relation, from Maxwell's thermodynamics, Maxwell's thermodynamics third relation, what is the third relation? Dou t upon dou p at s is equals to dou v upon dou s at p. So in the place of p we substitute minus b, in the place of v we substitute I. So dou t upon dou b, here minus at s is equals to dou I upon dou s at p. So in the place of s, in the place of b is we substitute the b. So this equation can be written as, this equation can be written as dou t upon dou b at s is equals to minus dou I upon dou s at b. The suffix there is no minus, so here actually p equals to minus b, in the suffix there is no negative value, so we take only b. So this minus is can be written as this side. So dou t upon dou b at s, dou a upon dou s at b, this minus is right in another side, so this equation can be written as this. So then dou t upon dou b at s is equals to minus dou I upon dou t, dou A upon dou t into dou t upon dou s at b. So this equation can be written as not I, this is the t, dou t upon dou b at s equals to minus dou A upon dou t, dou s upon dou t at b. So this equation can be written as dou T upon dou B at S is equals to minus dou I upon dou T, dou I upon dou T, this is the T, at B equals upon dou S upon dou T at B. So this equation can be written as dou T upon dou B at S is equals to, multiply the T on numerator and denominator, T minus dou I upon dou T at B is equals to T dou S upon dou T at B. There is no change. Here T into dou S, so we know that is the T ds equals to dq, then T dou S equals to dou q. So in this place we substitute the dou q, then dou T upon dou B at S is equals to minus T dou I upon dou T at B upon T into dou S is equals to dou Q upon dou T at B. This is the change in heat energy with respect to temperature. This is called as specific heat. This is called as specific heat at constant magnetic field. At constant magnetic field. Then this equation can be written as dou T at S is equals to minus T dou I upon dou T at B to this dou B at S is equals to dou B at S upon remaining is the dou Q upon dou T at B is the C suffix B. This is the specific heat at constant magnetic field. At constant magnetic field. So this equation can be written as dou T at S is equals to minus T C suffix B into dou I upon dou T at B into dou B at S. This is the expression for paramagnetic. This is the expression for temperature, fall in temperature. Change in temperature means fall in temperature for the paramagnetic substance due to adiabatic demagnetization. Adiabatic demagnetization. But this is the specific heat. We know that the total specific heat is equals to M into C suffix B. C suffix B. Totally this equation can be written as dou T at S is equals to dou T at S equals to, this is the Pauling temperature of paramagnetic substance, minus T upon M into C suffix B dou I upon dou T at B dou B at S. This is the final expression for fall in temperature of the paramagnetic substance due to adiabatic demagnetization. Adiabatic demagnetization. Now we have to derive the magnetic susceptibility. We have to derive the magnetic susceptibility. The magnetic susceptibility, the magnetic susceptibility is denoted as psi psi is equals to the ratio of intensity of magnetic field and magnetic field strength. Magnetic field strength. General equation is the susceptibility. The magnetic susceptibility is defined as the ratio of intensity of magnetic field and magnetic field strength. This is the general equation of the psi, that is the susceptibility. But according to Curie's law, the magnetic susceptibility is inversely proportional to temperature. This equation can be written as psi equals to C upon T. Here C is the Curie's constant. So the psi equals to I upon B and also C upon T. Then this equation can be written as the intensity of magnetic field is equals to Bc upon temperature. B is the magnetic field strength, C is the Curie's constant. So this value is substituted in this equation. Then dou T at S equals to minus T upon mCb the derivation of I is the Bc upon T and dou B suffix S. So this is the Bc upon T. This is the expression for fall in temperature. So this is the change in temperature, fall in temperature. Now we have to calculate the total fall in temperature. So we have to integrate this equation. Then this equation can be written as integration of initial temperature to final temperature at dou T is equals to integration of initial magnetic field strength to final magnetic field strength T upon mCb, derivation of Bc upon T into dou B. So that equation can be written as integration of the dou T is the T, the boundaries are Ti to Tf, initial temperature and final temperature is minus. So the minus integration of initial magnetic field strength to final magnetic field strength T upon mCb into, that is the derivation and integration is the cancel, that is the here Bc and derivation of dou T of 1 upon T into dou B So this equation can be written as T final minus T initial is equals to minus integration of initial field strength to final field strength T upon mCb into Bc, derivation of the 1 upon T equals to minus 1 upon T square into dou B. So here T square is the cancel, remaining minus into minus is the plus. T final minus T initial is equals to minus into minus plus derivation of Bi to Bf, that equals to BC upon M sub C suffix B into T, that means remaining is the dou B. So this is the constant term. Final temperature minus initial temperature is equals to, this equation can be written as final temperature minus initial temperature is equals to BC upon MC suffix B into T, derivation of initial field strength to final field strength dou B. So not sorry, this B is in the B, there is no constant term. This is the integration of B into dou B. So this equation can be written as final temperature minus initial temperature is equals to C upon MC suffix B T. So the derivation of B, integration of B is the B square upon 2 Bi to Bf. T final minus T initial is equals to C upon MC suffix Bt. Here, so here 2 is the, here 2, remaining is the B square Bi Bf. So this equation can be written as Tf minus Ti equals to C upon 2MC suffix B into T, that is the B square F minus B square I. So here C upon M is constant, that is the K. Here K is also constant, and then this equation T final minus T initial is equals to, T final minus T initial equals to K upon 2T C suffix B equals to Bf square minus Bi square. Yet the magnetic field is switched off. The magnetic field, that means the demagnetization, the magnetic field strength is 0. That means final field strength is 0. Final field strength is 0. Then the temperature, final temperature minus initial temperature is equals to K upon 2T C suffix B 0 minus Bi square. So this equation can be written as Tf minus Ti is equals to minus K Bi square upon 2T C suffix B. This is the condition for demagnetization. This expression explains fall in temperature in adiabatic demagnetization. That means final temperature minus initial temperature equals to K. K is equals to C upon M. C is the Curie's constant. Here T is the temperature. Bi is the initial magnetic field strength. Cb is the specific heat yet constant field strength.